and welcome to the Pleasure Academy. Today we're exploring an educational and insightful topic: 14 things women do when they are aroused. This video focuses on psychology, biology, and behavioral science. So let's dive into how subtle, natural responses reveal a woman's rising attraction. 1. Increased eye contact. One of the most studied biological indicators of arousal is prolonged eye contact. When a woman is attracted or feeling aroused, her pupils may dilate due to autonomic nervous system activation. This makes eye contact feel deeper, warmer, and more engaging. She may look at someone, look away, then look back repeatedly, almost as if she's checking for a response. This kind of eye behavior is usually subconscious, not staged. It's her body's way of signaling interest and openness. Increased eye contact often reflects trust, curiosity, and a desire to connect emotionally or physically on a more intimate level. 2. Subtle voice changes. When arousal kicks in, a woman's voice may naturally become slightly softer, warmer, or more melodic. Research suggests that hormonal shifts and emotional excitement can affect vocal tone, making it more inviting. She might talk a little slower or lean into her words more deliberately. This is not something most women consciously control. It's a physiological and psychological effect of feeling stimulated or attracted. The voice may show small cracks, breathiness, or playful fluctuations as communication becomes more emotionally charged. These vocal changes create a sense of closeness and subtly communicate heightened interest. 3. Touching her own neck or hair. Self-touch is a common behavioral sign of internal excitement. When a woman feels aroused or deeply drawn towards someone, she might touch her neck, collarbone, or hair more frequently. These areas have dense nerve endings, so mild stimulation naturally heightens awareness. This gesture can also be a soothing action when emotions run high. Playing with hair, twirling strands, or brushing fingers through it could signal rising confidence or flirtation. While not always romantic, these movements often accompany elevated attraction or desire. It's an instinctive way to draw attention to sensitive areas and subtly communicate openness or vulnerability. 4. Increased physical restlessness. Arousal activates the sympathetic nervous system, which can make a woman a bit more restless or fidgety. She may shift in her seat, cross and uncross her legs, or adjust her posture frequently. This isn't discomfort, it's often an overflow of stored energy. The body warms up, blood flow increases, and muscle tone becomes more responsive. Restlessness may also appear as foot tapping, repositioning clothing, or lightly touching arms and thighs. These micro-movements can reflect rising excitement or anticipation. It's a quiet but meaningful sign that she's feeling more stimulated, alert, and receptive in the moment. 5. A sudden boost in confidence. When arousal rises, many women experience a temporary confidence boost. She may stand taller, speak more boldly, or project a stronger presence. This happens because the brain releases dopamine and endorphins, chemicals linked to motivation and pleasure. These hormones elevate mood and increase assertiveness. She might initiate conversation, maintain stronger body posture, or give more expressive smiles. Confidence can also manifest as playful teasing, bolder humor, or more direct communication. This isn't about dominance, it's a natural psychological response to feeling excited, connected, and emotionally charged. Arousal often enhances self-assurance in subtle, empowering ways. 6. Mirroring body language. Mirroring is a subconscious psychological behavior where a person unintentionally imitates someone else's gestures, posture, or expressions. When a woman is aroused or deeply attracted, she may find herself matching the other person's movements without realizing it. If the other person leans forward, she might lean in too. If they laugh, she laughs more freely. This alignment reflects emotional synchronization and heightened awareness. Mirroring helps build rapport and signals compatibility. It's not a deliberate strategy, it's instinct. The brain uses mirroring to create connection during heightened emotional states, including arousal. It's a clear sign of wanting closeness. 7. More expressive facial reactions. Arousal amplifies emotional sensitivity, often making facial expressions more animated and vivid. A woman may blush, smile more intensely, or show micro-expressions that reveal excitement. Her eyebrows might lift slightly, her lips may part, and her cheeks could warm up. These reactions occur because increased blood flow activates the skin and muscles of the face. Expressive reactions also reflect psychological openness. She is more present, more engaged, and more responsive. These expressions help both individuals feel connected and understood. The face becomes a natural communicator of inner feelings, signaling growing attraction or arousal without words. 8. Leaning in during conversation. When attraction deepens, proximity becomes meaningful. Aroused women often lean closer during conversations, seeking a more intimate exchange. This movement is rarely planned, it's a biological pull toward connection. Getting physically closer allows her to hear more clearly, pick up subtle cues, and feel the other person's presence. Leaning in also signals comfort and trust, both essential components of attraction. The body naturally gravitates toward the source of excitement or warmth. This closing of physical distance is an instinctive response driven by curiosity, desire, and emotional engagement. It's a silent but powerful sign of heightened arousal. 9. Speaking faster or slower. Arousal can influence speech patterns in unpredictable ways. Some women speak faster due to adrenaline and heightened excitement, while others speak slower because they become more intentional or emotionally absorbed. The rhythm of speech may change, reflecting internal stimulation. She may pause to gather thoughts or rush to express them. This shift in pace indicates that the moment feels meaningful. Whether quicker or slower, the change is a sign that her emotional and physiological systems are highly activated. Speech becomes more expressive, showing a deeper interest in communication and connection. 10. Light flushing of the chest or skin. A common physical response to arousal is a subtle flush on the chest, face, or neck. This happens due to vasodilation, blood vessels widening as the body warms up. It's completely natural and often unnoticeable unless you pay close attention. The skin may appear slightly pink or warm to the touch. This physiological shift indicates heightened excitement and increased circulation. Flushing isn't always linked solely to sexual arousal. It can also occur from emotional excitement, attraction, or nervous anticipation. Nevertheless, it's a reliable body response that reflects rising stimulation and a deeper emotional state. 11. Deepened breathing. The body's breathing patterns change during arousal because oxygen demand increases and the nervous system becomes more active. A woman may start taking slightly deeper or more rhythmic breaths. Her chest may rise more visibly, and her breathing may fall into a slower, more intentional flow. This happens naturally as the heart rate climbs and muscles become more oxygenated. Deepened breathing also reflects heightened awareness and emotional engagement. The body prepares for increased intensity, physically, mentally, and emotionally. This shift in breath is an important physiological marker of growing arousal and internal excitement. 12. More frequent smiling. When arousal and positive emotion blend, women often smile more, sometimes even without realizing it. These smiles feel warmer and more genuine, reflecting increased dopamine and oxytocin activity. She may smile at small jokes, subtle gestures, or even pauses in conversation. Smiling is the body's natural way of signaling pleasure and connection. During arousal, the brain becomes more attentive to enjoyable stimuli, making reactions more expressive. Frequent smiling communicates comfort, interest, and attraction. It invites reciprocity and strengthens mutual engagement, creating a positive feedback loop between emotional and physiological responses. 13. Becoming quiet or focused. Not all women become more expressive. Some become quieter and intensely focused when aroused. Emotional and physical excitement can make the brain narrow its attention to the person or situation creating that feeling. This can look like stillness, concentrated eye contact, or thoughtful listening. A sudden calmness often reflects deep internal activation rather than disinterest. Her body might feel energized while her mind becomes contemplative. This focused state shows she is absorbing the moment, feeling the connection, and processing her emotions. Quietness can be just as revealing as expressive behavior when understanding female arousal. 14. Heightened sensitivity to touch and proximity. As arousal increases, a woman may become more aware of tactile sensations. Light touches, gentle brushes, or even close proximity can feel more intense. She might react more quickly to small gestures or seem more attuned to physical closeness. The nervous system becomes more responsive, making even simple contact meaningful. This heightened sensitivity isn't always physical. It can also be emotional, making her more perceptive to tone, mood, and body language. This state represents elevated attraction and a stronger desire for closeness. It's a natural, scientific indicator of deepening arousal. Female arousal is a blend of biology, psychology, and emotion. These signs don't guarantee anything, but they help us understand natural responses rooted in human connection. Every woman is unique and experiences vary, so awareness and respect matter most. By understanding these subtle behaviors, we gain insight into attraction, emotion, and interpersonal chemistry. Knowledge encourages healthier, more empathetic communication in all relationships. Thank you for watching the Pleasure Academy. If you found this educational and helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with others who value relationship insight. Stay tuned for more informative content. See you in the next video.